Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for the Vaal Classic, Thursday, the 29th of December, ever closer to New Year's Day and the year 2023. So we got a 23 pentrometer, that might be an omen. A 6 meter false rail at the 600 meter mark. First race is off at 12 o'clock, and we got a 9 race program. Let's kick off with this Work Riders Maiden over 1600 meters for the fillies and mares. And LMB is very tight in the betting. Joe Guisa gets a chance now for the Sean Terry outfit. That's number 9 and ahead of the speed rating by quite a long way. Should be very hard to beat if any improvement on his first run. Bushveld looks like the clear danger. Fabian Habib's in great form, and I think she will go well here. On the guest list, looks like a big improver to me. Chama Mabaya, as I said last time, he's not in great form, but he gets a crack on this one. Should be able to run well. Race 2, 1200 meters, fillies and mares, Maiden Plate. And, well, when you look at it, you've just got to believe that maybe the first timer would be able to win this race. Unyielding, very good first run, and then bled and was suspended. But this might be short for Unyielding. I think it might be just having a warm-up here. So that's taken on trust. If you look at the Kinky Boots form, yeah, you've got to believe that Simply Magic and Camerata would fight it out, and they look like the right two. That's number 1 and number 2. As I said, Lucy might be the find of the race, and Welcome Breeze, improved last time, gets a very efficient Samango Kamalo aboard. Race 3, Maiden Plate, and they go 1200 meters. And I thought this was one of those races that a number of horses had form. A horse like Don't Shoot the Barman's 14-1, drawn 1. It's a lot in its favour. Look for big improvement, and I think that might be an each-way bet in this race. Desert Fox, improved pace, and Kamalo gets the ride. He rode it first time out. Look for big improvement here from that. The favourites, Phantom of the Forest, comes back in trip. Well, he didn't run a bad race behind Giancarlo, but I'm not sure this horse is not looking for ground, and a lot of it. But he did run a 1600 and didn't run particularly well. So Joey knows what he's doing. Gavin Lorena gets the ride. He looks like a natural favourite in the race, but I think there are a number of others that got chances. 6, King of Venus. 7, Bye Bye Birdie's got some form. Hearts of Thunder's got some form. And even Silk Garden, who's a long-time maiden, got to have some sort of chance. Race 4, Maiden 1600 meters, and very hard to look past Kambula, number 5, the Sean Terrier runner. Much improved last time. Calvin sticks with it. Drawn 9 is against it, but I think with a 6 meter false rail, you're going to have a chance to be able to get a run. Wonder World, third run after arrest. This has got to have a big chance. I expect it to go very well. And I know Alistair Cohen's back in town. He'd love his missus to have a winner. So that could be fun. Kambula, as I say, looks like the right one. And then the 2 Johan Janssen van Vuren runners, Peter Platter and Sky Velocity 6 and 7, both come into the race with some sort of chance, as does Keep the Fort, which is a lucky Larkus in made with Danielson aboard it. Race 5, Pinnacle, 2,400 meters. Raise Hallelujah is your favourite and got very good form, except for the last run in the Summer Cup, and probably a step too far, bridge too far for Raise Hallelujah. But can he beat Zeus? That's the big question. I think Zeus is packed with class, this horse. He only had 10 runs, he's had 4 wins, he's been gelded, he's had his run back from gelding, gets Gavin Lorena, and number 3, Zeus, is my choice for race 5. White Fang comes back from arrest, and Captain Chorus, I think he'll stay this horse, and he should go into calculations. Race 6, 1800 meters, 72 merit rating, and a lot of horses have got chances. Ahead of the speed rating, 5th of July. The stable is ice cold at the moment, unfortunately, but they'll snap out of it. Calvin gets a ride. This might be a turnaround for them. Tinder Dry got very good form. That's number 5, Ronnie Broncos runner. Brendan James, the blinkers were off last time. Ignore its last run completely. They suddenly put the blinkers back on, and his form seems better with blinkers, and I think that he's got a chance in a race like this. Global Breeze got exceptional form, and Grant Maroon, he's in good form too, and I expect him to go well. And if you're looking for an improver, maybe Java House from the Roy Magna outfit. Race 7, 1200 graduation. Well, Give Me a Shot looks home and hosed. This looks like a perfect race for her, and well drawn at 1. Gets Van der Merwe. He won on her last time. She won very easily, and she's well treated at the weights in this race. The danger might be Argo Alley. I think this was quite a good horse, and I expect a lot more from him. And of the rest, he's the only one that I could find that has any sort of chance at all. Race 8, there's a 1450 middle stakes, and I'm going strongly with number 1 Paisley Park because Sean Terry's put the blinkers on, and I think this is what he's been crying for. Calvin gets a ride, drawn 1, lots to like about him. Gallic Tribe. Have a close look at number 3 Gallic Tribe from the Crawford stable. Course and distance 1 from 1. Looks like he's absolutely ready. Got to go well. Ben Sway's got good form. And Fast Love's got an exceptional form, number 7. Well worth including. Race 9. 1450, merit rated 66. In Cahoots is your favourite and gets a huge jockey up with Gavin Larena. Good runs and looks like cherry ripe for a race like this. The big caution is that In Cahoots has run a couple of times around this 1450 and never really run well. This might not be his Achilles heel, but he does look like he's got a very good chance here. Rattlebag, I make this a runner. Number 2, runs on ahead of the speed rating, good form. If you ignore the last start, I expect this Rattlebag to go very, very well here. Gilded Grey's got good form. Number 4, and Risky Business might be an improver. Global Approach won a maiden for the hot Crawford Yard, and Labrasco gets the blinkers, so take a close look at that. Anyway, good race card. My preview for tomorrow will only be up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because we do have a long trip ahead of us from KwaZulu-Natal back to Johannesburg. So I will be back and then do the preview. From me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, you have a great day's racing.